Good day. My name is Emmanuel Olawale. I'm an attorney based in Columbus, Ohio. I'm also the host of Legal Angle with Emmanuel the Law Olawale. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the effect of COVID-19 on immigration cases, how they affect pending cases, potential cases, and cases before the immigration courts. The USCIS, which is the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, has closed all field offices until May 4th. That is subject to extension if the pandemic continues. All interviews scheduled between March and May 4th have been canceled. Those interviews will be rescheduled when the offices are reopened. Meanwhile, the USCIS is still processing new applications. That is, if you want to file new applications, you can still do that. Some of those can be filed online at uscis.gov, or they could be sent in by mail. They are also still processing pending applications that do not require interviews. For instance, if you file a petition for alien relative for a family member and you have submitted all evidence requested, or you've already gone for your interviews before the shutdown, they're still processing those. So those applications can still be approved or denied, or they can still send you notices of intent to deny or requests for evidence. The notice of intent to deny and request for evidence sent between March 1st and May 1st, 2020 can be responded to within 60 days. Normally, you have to respond to those requests within 30 days. So let's say, for instance, you received a notice of intent to deny or a request for evidence in April of this year, and the date on it is between March or May 1st. You have 60 days to respond to that notice instead of 30 days. The Board of Immigration Appeals, the BIA, is still accepting new appeals. Let's say, for instance, your case was denied during the pandemic. You can still file an appeal with the Board of Immigration Appeals. They are still accepting appeals. The USCIS has suspended all naturalization ceremonies. So if you have been to your naturalization interview before the shutdown and you are scheduled for naturalization, that has been suspended. You won't become a U.S. citizen until the end of the shutdown, or when the courts or the field offices are reopened. Immigration courts are partially opened. They are open for only detained cases. So if you are currently in removal proceeding and you are not in detention, and your case was scheduled during the shutdown, all those cases have been postponed, and new hearing notices will be sent out when the court is back to full operation. So there are only hearing cases right now that has to do with people who are in immigration detention. There are hearing cases for bond hearings, master hearings, and individual hearings for people in detention. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, has suspended arresting undocumented immigrants during the shutdown. And finally, the U.S. Department of State has suspended issuing new U.S. passports unless it's a matter of life and death. If you don't have a life or death emergency, you won't be getting new US passport at this time. And if, let's say, you have overstayed your visa as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, you have the option of filing for adjustment of status, extension of status, or extension of stay, or change of status. If the reason you're not able to go back is because of COVID-19 shutdown, you will be granted an extension of stay or a change of status, as long as you document the reason why you overstay your visa or why you are not able to go back. Follow the CDC guidelines and stay safe. If you have any question or comment, please send an email to legalangle20@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. God bless you.